Oh, is that the end?
Oh, we
live.
Keep it going.
Nobody was ready.
Listen, we can start it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to cordially welcome you to the Soul Experience. And tonight we have for your listening pleasure, all the way from the Triple B. Stop putting your hands together right now. Help me welcome to this stage, Mr. Mo Music.
Free flow. Free Flow Talk Radio, the only show that would turn. And you got me over here fucking up trying to be smooth. He taking my smooth. Free Flow Talk Radio, the only show that would turn any topic into a hot topic. I am your host, Sunshine. We have we have Littles, Pierre. Littles, what do I call you on air?
It don't matter. I mean,
everybody know you exposed.
Or domestic.
I don't think I really call dudes bro. Like that would be something I would have to get in the habit of. I'd say brother before I say bro. Like that's for you. That's for you, Kevin. That's for you. That's for you. And we have Kevin Mathis looking ass. But we also have our special guest, Maurice Curtis.
God bless you.
How you doing, Maurice?
Hey man, I'm doing great. You know, I'm blessed. You know what I'm saying?
And we have another surprise guest host for tonight. He just kind of like blew in with the wind.
Oh, for real? That's how you gonna do it?
Can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm Wesley, all the way from Houston, Texas. I'm a photographer for AWOL Media and Total Control Photography.
Hold on, tell them what group you would again.
AWOL Media and Total Control Photography.
Shout out to Yvette. Period.
Shout out to Yvette and shout out to Tiandre too, because that's my future producer.
So I'm gonna be honest about Tiandre's name, all right? I have to wait for somebody to say it first because when I read it,
fuck it up.
Yeah, I always fuck it up. So I be like Yvette and T, and I don't know if he be like
TC.
TC. That's where everybody call him. Yeah.
I'm the only one. Hey, we just got started.
What's up?
I'm the only one that calls people by their full names. I gotta get in the habit of calling people by their nicknames. We have Newistic Vibes. I said it right.
We live. Man.
What's good?
And we are live. So how was everybody's weekend?
You know.
It was pretty tired for the most part.
You know, a busy weekend as usual.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
We just found that somebody got snowed in town, so he ain't going nowhere no time soon.
For real.
It's the Houston,
I'm
Texas.
mad.
So you just got into town?
Nah, I've been here since Saturday. See, I was gonna leave Monday to Houston. Had that huge little ice storm or whatever. So
y'all got ice?
Yeah, they got a bunch of ice. Like they closed down all the main freeways.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get snow.
Yeah, y'all was supposed to.
But about
it teased us last night.
A tenth of Dallas got it.
It was supposed to hit Dallas, but it didn't hit Houston.
And still didn't nobody go to damn work.
So his was good.
So all that rah-rah talk that was really happening down here, it really didn't happen. All that happened in Houston.
Figured that was going.
So let me just say something right quick, because I'm about to put this man on blast. Because he just said today that they got snowed in, right? But last night, I'm telling the man the weather is supposed to get bad. Because he was picking up a bowl for Miss Yvette. I had made her some soup last night because she wasn't feeling well. So he was coming to pick it up, and I'm like, okay, so you might want to just stay, and I have to try to get into it tomorrow because the weather's supposed to be bad. He like, nah, like, I don't see nothing. I'm like, okay, but you can never predict how Dallas is going to be as far as the weather, and then people out here can't drive.
Texas in general is the
But then
same
I'm trying to tell the man that not necessarily the weather, it's the way people drive out here.
Man,
because people drive like in fear when it comes to rain.
Man, let me tell you something. Hold on. New Year's Eve.
She ain't been to Houston.
New Year's Eve, we got a scur.
Houston is way worse.
Is it really?
Yes.
The traffic is thicker.
Now the traffic is thicker. I went down for Super Bowl and I already knew it was gonna be bad.
I mean, I think that's just the Texas. So I have a theory though.
It has to, man.
I got a theory though. You know what I'm saying? So if you want your weather to stay the same in Texas, you just got to drive. Like you have to drive and keep up with the weather. Outside of that, it's gonna change every 2 minutes.
So basically, what you're saying is you got to drive to keep up with the seasons.
Yeah, well, pretty much. No. There you can just kind of keep your ass still, which was cool. I appreciated that.
Yeah, you know.
That was thanks. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Me pointing that out.
Well, I had a good Sunday. I went to.
Wait, that's the last day of the weekend. That's not the. What happened to the rest of the other 2 days?
What did I do? I worked. I worked at Prime, of course. I'm at Prime every weekend. Also, we had like an awesome night. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this on air, but like I love everybody. I just want to say that almost.
Hey,
there's a few people I don't.
I love everybody.
I gotta say that as well. But you probably got me black anyway, so it really don't matter. But there's like been a changeover with the club or whatever, and I think somebody pretty much said that it wouldn't be successful the new way that they did it, but Prime was actually packed out. So shout out to Show Enough, you know, for all of his promotion and the club owners that, you know, beat the odds this weekend. We were happy. So yeah, I just want to shout that out.
And you can't love everybody, Sunshine. You can't do it.
But see, that's how you know when you put the disclaimer
push me to the edge.
I love everybody out there. You know it's some shit behind that.
Yeah.
You always know some shit coming when you say I love everybody.
Well, people be saying my words like
except for when I say that shit a little too often for it to be disingenuous or disingenuous.
Maybe 2018 would be a change. Hopefully.
No, but I actually do love everybody.
You show love.
Agape, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I do. I show love until they give me a reason not to.
Hold on, I see food on this screen here. Talking about kitchen wings. First of all, I love wings. So
that's our sponsor.
Listen, I'm finna. Where they at? I'm finna hit them up.
Music Grill now. It hit the Music Grill now.
Where's that Music Grill? Oh, he changed location.
Listen, tell Doctor I need some mango habanero rings. You know what I'm talking about? Tell Doc I need some mango habanero wings. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm gonna have to come through and get me some of them.
Zay Aiken said, "What does the guest do?" He like.
What does the guest do? I mean, just disrespectful. You gotta be patient. Be patient.
Can I run this? Like,
man, say that's he trying to be a future producer. That's what that is.
Manager, all that type of stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, so like I was saying, I went to the Sunday Shed session. Shout out to them each and every Sunday. I want to throw that out there too and encourage a lot of people to start showing up. It's at Louis Piano Bar down in Deep Ellum, man. Matter of fact, let me say this. Dope.
So when the weather get right, because we know Texas ain't shit for the weather. So when the weather gets right consistently, go ahead and find yourselves in Deep Ellum, man, because a lot of things are coming back to Deep Ellum, and it's a great spot. And I'm an advocate, especially for I'm an advocate for street musicians, man. If y'all want to make some good change, and if you're good, because I gotta put that in there sometimes. If you're good and you want to make some good money, take yourselves down to Deep Ellum and just set up shop and just start playing, man, because I mean it's out there. Shout out to Downtown Dallas Inc. program, man, for putting street musicians back to work. Real talk, because that's something that I spearhead every day, man. They put me on to continue to spearhead it for other musicians out there. So I mean, why not?
Yeah, cause for a minute downtown, like Deep Ellum, kind of like fell off with supporting. I'm not sure why that happened, but it's like they wanted to change everything, and obviously it didn't work out the way they planned it, and they realized where most of their support was coming from. It was coming from us.
I don't care what you say. Everybody knows that that's what went on. Like the gentrification thing, like. It had this little wave in Dallas, and then the Dallasites was like, "Now wait, bitch, you got your corners.
Real talk.
Go to this corner.
Real talk.
Go to that corner. But this right here, hands off." Like I think downtown is just really meant to be a melting pot, and the people of Dallas stood up and was like, "No, bitch, we like everybody. Everybody can spend good money." And I think Deep Ellum was one of the few places like. There were so many rumors about Deep Ellum that you wouldn't really go. So people who were going to start the shit and call the police or do the extra shit, those folks were a little too afraid to go down there. I mean, you got tattoo shops every corner, you got bars everywhere. So,
I gotta feel mine.
You know what I'm saying? You think it's a bunch of drunk people?
Pause. Time out. She came in. She really say where she from, but I hear it in her voice.
If you say New Orleans, I'm gonna push you down.
I'm finna set my ass up there. But can I say Louisiana at least?
I would hope that would be the first and only thing you say. Okay. New Orleans is not the only city there, baby.
I understand.
We all talk like this. There was a guy from Shreveport that was here. He talks this.
They do. That is true.
That is true.
Matter of fact, Baton Rouge. But see, I guess because I'm a musician, I hear the slight difference. Yeah, and so it's like I hear
voice.
Dallas. Oak Cliff, nigga.
That's my hood.
Shout out to y'all. Hey, how long we keep that? But yeah, man. Yeah. We was talking about New Orleans right before you got here. Anyway,
what's up?
We was talking about.
We was talking about
like that. How he's about to do his whole.
Man,
it's about gone.
I got a question. I think I'm gonna ask the fellas because they be with me on the nerdy shit. Like, can y'all understand why white people celebrate Mardi Gras? Yes.
Okay, so. Oh, you go ahead, brother.
Okay. Please. I mean, and I don't mean it in a racist way. I genuinely.
You just trying to find out. Yeah.
Like, why did they? Do you know what happened? Like, why are you so?
Jackie says hi.
That's probably what I know.
Yeah.
Who?
That's my thing.
So it's a Roman.
Is that her? That's her new name.
It's a Roman Catholic thing. Like,
tell Boo I said what's up though.
It's literally a Roman Catholic thing. You know, Lent come up, right?
Put me
where
on
you're supposed to,
camera.
you know what I'm saying, repent, you know what I'm saying, and fast and do different things. Well, there's always a Tuesday before that Wednesday. That's Mardi Gras. That is your Fat Tuesday. That is your time to get all of your fatness out, you know what I'm saying? Have all your fat food, gorge, do all your sexual things or whatever, that all the things that you're supposed to be giving up. Then next day you're supposed to try to go hard. Now that's not like that's from the church. You're supposed to do that. That's like people was like, you know what, tomorrow I'm giving up shit. Come here, bitch. I'm fucking you while eating a pork sandwich.
It's kind of like the purge.
It's kind of like a freaky purge.
Yeah. So that's
one day.
It really sins on just like it point to that. So you know if you want to, like the purge is, you know what I'm saying. Folks be probably often dudes too. You know what I'm saying. Often cats out there just you gone, bruh. I'm purging. You know what I'm saying. I'm finna live right now.
Tuesday. Like the literal translation of Mardi Gras is Fat Tuesday.
I know that.
Yeah.
They like Funshine.
Right.
I mean, the part that we celebrate is beyond Fat Tuesday.
Right.
Well, all right.
Why are you there? beyond Fat Tuesday.
So hit me to what you mean.
That's because some people don't know how to stop the party.
I need to hear.
No, I mean, I'm asking because, and I could have my dates mixed up. Fact checkers, fact check my facts. But I'm thinking along the lines of Haitian Revolution. Like that was the time that we knew. Because I mean, New Orleans has always been used as the Royals parlay spot.
Right.
They come over, they party, they chill. I mean, it's still the Big Easy. Like you can go to.
But weren't most Haitians sent to Louisiana?
I wouldn't say most.
Or a lot of.
I would say that they were definitely
for the slave trade.
Between Florida and the southern Delta region.
Right.
I believe that a lot of that African, Puerto Rican, Haitian culture just became a Creole thing, you know, later on. But I'm still on the fact of why are you there beyond Fat Tuesday? Like, it just makes no sense.
Right.
I don't want to just say it blatantly, but like, it's just weird that much like I guess it would be weird that we celebrate Thanksgiving.
It's hella pagan.
I mean, the only thing I can say that's good about that is what I like to eat, and that's because I'm fat. But I'm giving it up, so I guess I won't be needing to celebrate Thanksgiving after all, huh?
I stopped celebrating holidays just on a whim.
It's only 40 days and 40 nights. Like
not even just for that reason, just because I'm weird and just do shit when I feel like it.
Well, I mean,
because really, all of these celebration holidays, we can do any day of the freaking week. You know what I'm saying?
The birth of Jesus is my Christmas.
That's another thing I got a question about. I just came full of questions.
You just woke up like
some click.
It be with a notepad in their head.
How is it that we, or anybody, I can say we because I'm a preacher's kid, but how is it that any of us proclaim to be Christian, read this Bible, like read it and be devout about it, be cussing people out, be ready to go, you know what I'm saying, ham about it, you feel me? And we still say Jesus was born in the winter.
Well, I don't say Jesus was born in the winter.
Nah.
Like Christmas is about winter solstice, winter harvest.
You gotta look at it like Martin Luther King.
Let me be honest. I think a lot of us are getting hip to what's really going on, and especially if you really read the Bible, you start to really read that mug, you start to understand what's going on, and not even that you on some Jesus not real, Jesus ain't a real person, which I was just about to say. But I could say that Yahshua is an actual person. I can actually say that I do, because that's the actual language, that's what they spoke, and I can't say that for Americanized Bible or biblical things. You know what I'm saying? I would have to go into what it really is and really understand it for itself. But I'm with you on that for sure all day.
It's weird to me.
I feel you. And as a matter of fact, I feel like that's just life. Period. You know, you're not always gonna understand what's going on. I think that brings me back to like why I do my music. I don't always understand what's going on, and I can't always speak to what it is that's going on, but if I can put it in this music, maybe the vibrations from the music can help somebody understand what I'm talking about, or what I might be confused about, and make them feel like they're not alone in that shit. Because a lot of times I'm confused, you know what I'm saying, and I'll be like, well, let me get a clear understanding for it. I might go read it for myself. And honestly, a lot of shit that we say just as parables and just everyday talking, that's to me, that's the same thing that happened in the Bible. Just regular dudes talking all day long, and they started writing something. And so over time, they might have been kept in some bad form or whatever, but over the years, somebody might have found it and be like, piece this together, but I'm putting my own thoughts to it. And over the time, it created that same thing, the same flow over years and years. And now we reading the same thing that these guys years and years ago talked about, but
I've never heard in that perspective.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't always necessarily believe. But it's capable if you really think outside of self in this generation, in this time, in this moment. You know what I'm saying? Right. You start to think how old this world is, you'll start to be like, God, dog, we didn't just get here.
Right.
It's been years upon years, and so this translation has been handed down, and it's kind of hard to not believe, because it was passed down. It's not like we started writing it, and somebody yesterday just handed you a piece of paper and said, read that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And even if that was the case, that piece of paper that you got, if you was inspired by it, you handed it to somebody else.
I can be honest with you and say that transition is exactly what happened with the Bible.
Yeah.
But the things that are written in it, much like anything of any religion, like I was one of those people that were big on world religions, mostly because I was rebellious. I was rebellious as hell. I mean, like you tell Christians, you are not allowed to know about any other religion. You are not allowed to know about any other God. You are not allowed to know about any other way of being. And this is the only way that is right. Well, wait. If I'm not allowed to explore the other ones, then how am I to know that what you say is the truth? It's true. But what weirds me out is that when you're bold enough to go and explore these things, all of them are replicated over and over and over. What you get is, if you take away all of the fluff, what you get is how to live on earth. It actually tells you. It actually tells you how to survive if I don't like you, or if you don't like each other, how to survive. And that's how a lot of people when to plant my food, when to pick up my food, when to stop eating food. It actually tells me what animals are dangerous, what they represent, what they mean. It actually helps me understand a natural existence that is beyond me just being human. Because in the human's mind, they really believe that we really believe as humans, I am at the top of the food chain. You damn bitch. You are a part of an ecosystem. That's all. You were just a part of it. You serve your addition and subtraction purposes, much like anything else in nature. But I disagree with you. In how these things came about. It wasn't just a bunch of guys talking. It was. I now have a seed, and he too will have a seed. And he too will have a seed.
Exactly.
And if I want something to live for 100 years, I may not. That's good. I need to teach the children.
That is good.
So I need to leave something behind. And in order to govern anything, if I want you to do something the way that I did it, I'm not going to live forever. But what will live forever is this parchment paper. What will live forever are these scribes on these hieroglyphs and whatever else. That's what's going to live forever, because I need you to keep this going, because I believe, for whatever my belief system was, that I have a purpose in being a part of this ecosystem. Everything that was written religiously before perversion was about surviving and being the best part of the ecosystem that you could be. And if you didn't know how to be a part of that ecosystem, it also provided you with well enough knowledge to get your ass somewhere and get the fuck out the way.
True. Very true. Very true.
Real.
So I mean, I don't agree about it being a conversation amongst men. I believe it being
more beliefs.
More of a scientific aspect of, I tried this and it worked. Did you try that and it worked? Did you try it and it worked? Let it so be written.
Trial and error.
Exactly.
That's why so many different books though.
Exactly.
And that's why I say I agree with you. What you say.
You could try so many things, this thing, but if it works for you, it works for you. But you can also bring that knowledge to the next person, and the same thing that works for you might work for the next person, or it might not work for the next person.
That's why I always don't get when people argue about it, and I always ask people, like, if I believe in something that's teaching me to love you, in spite of what you do, why do I have to argue with you over what the hell I believe in? You believe in
because we're focused on the problem and not the solution. A lot of people look at mathematics. 9 is 9. If the solution to the problem is 9, a lot of us are focused on how you got there. Yours is 8 plus 1. Yours is 5 plus 4. Well, mine might just be 3 times 3. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And his maybe whatever else gets us to 9, which I'm pretty sure I can think of at a later time, 7 plus 2, whatever. But the point is, we all get to 9. What we're focused on is where your numbers to get to 9 ain't like mine. So your 9 ain't right, and your 9 ain't right, and my 9 ain't right. So guess what? I'm the only one with 9. When in actuality, we all have 9.
It's just so many different ways of getting to 9.
Thank you. And if we would shut up long enough to figure out that there's more than one way to get to 9, we might find more comfortable ways to live. Because a lot of us are living these religions and are piss poor miserable. Just miserable. It doesn't fit our psyche. It doesn't
know everything.
What my musician friend was saying, it doesn't fit our frequencies at all. It doesn't speak to any of our tonal anything within us. And not everybody vibrates the same. So you can't just say what works for me works for you. It has to.
Right.
Yeah. What I can say is, hey, this has worked for us, and you can try.
Right.
You can try.
Right. And see, what people don't understand is a lot of the New Testament really speaks on it. I guess I had to talk about it because I mean I'm part of it. So the New Testament really speaks about that. As all of us are different people and we have different entities to us and different frequencies. So a lot of times, you know, what worked in the Old Testament didn't work in the New Testament. Because if that was the case, which they right, and what still happened was somebody was crucified, which many times men have been crucified. Maybe not for the same exact reasons, but it really continues to tell you throughout throughout the New Testament, we're different. You different, I'm different, he's different, she's different. We different. But if we can all get to an understanding of knowing and being comfortable and okay at some certain point in time with, this is what I believe. You can try it or you don't have to. But this is what I believe. How is it never? If you take this and you do start to believe what I believe, even if it's not directly with that, okay, I still love you for it. Do what you do. At the end of the day, your story ain't my story, right?
The thing is, just blatantly put in a very, I guess, childlike manner. Why is it even my business what you believe? Why can't I just?
Of course,
because
of course,
and that's
of course.
That's how I am.
See.
I express that to different people. Like, I've never came at you like, okay, so what do you believe in? Oh, you believe in that? I can't fuck with you. Like that.
Well, see, I can't do that myself.
I say now, if you believe in raping children, we make.
Oh yeah, that's different.
But hold on. But however, that's still a belief.
That's still a belief system.
And for some others, which I don't like, oh, Jesus Christ, if listen, I beat it.
Come back, Pops. Come back.
Shout out to my babies, Princess and Eden. God bless y'all. Listen, it did. But my whole thing is, there are guys that are trying to get a law passed about being
pedophilia.
And I seen that on it.
And see, my whole thing.
Yeah, and I seen that.
And see, my whole thing is, bruh, I believe until
that's a setup. It's a
until you start to take the innocence away.
It's a setup.
Now, once you start taking innocence away, I have a whole hell of a problem with you, bro. Like, out of all of my Christianity beliefs, that would probably be the one that I kick a nigga ass over. Like, bro, there are certain. Now, this is where I'm with you. There are certain parts in the Bible, and you really have to continue to read. But there are certain parts in the Bible where they talk about, you know, molestation. It'll tell you or specifically say that the woman didn't even get to say yes or no to. It was just, I have to be submissive to. Nah, bro, read your Bible. That ain't all that's in there. And you gotta really read it for yourself, because a lot of times certain things.
I dare anybody to read it like a novel.
Ooh, you'll be up.
Genesis to Revelation like a novel.
It'll be good.
It is. I'm talking about that is the greatest book ever written.
I just know a guy who did that.
You know a girl too.
Like, not just reading that mug, but read it like a novel.
Yes,
like
actually be answering and just
let's just like that mug was what's one of these damn reality? I mean, not radio reality, but reality TV shows like the Kardashians. Read that mug like it's Love and Hip Hop. Like, you'll be like, say all day. That's
all I'm saying is
just document it though.
From that perspective though, I saw the nigga Judas coming. Like, how didn't you see this?
But you know what? Hold on. But that comes from just loving niggas genuinely. You feel what I'm saying? I love my brother. I swear to God.
People probably when they be posting on Facebook, like, fuck these people, they just want to hate on me.
That you found Joe Judas. That's what happened. That's what happened. You just found Joe Judas.
No, see, I got a question for that. See, full of questions.
Okay.
Full of questions.
I like it. I like this.
Okay, because we better get ready to go. Come on.
Are these motherfuckers really finding haters, or
are you just creating these motherfuckers?
That so they can stay.
Are you creating? Listen.
They say people.
Listen, Linda.
I wouldn't even say it's a matter of relevance. I mean,
nah.
It's in their head.
It's a matter of trying to gain fame,
so you can perpetuate your bullshit.
Because what do people typically follow? mess, drama.
Right.
Upkeep of that crap. I mean, KTTS. KTTS is one of the main groups on Facebook that'll show you. Like, everybody loves that. People love that shit.
Do y'all follow Room 21?
Yep. Yeah.
That's another one. That's
a whole other category.
People follow bullshit and drama. I guarantee you, if I speak something spiritual on Facebook though. Let me say something. Oh, no. Like if
you keep that shit going, you gonna lose followers.
we're only entertained for a minute, and then we lose track of thought or track of mind, and we start veering off to the next shit. So of course that drama is gonna keep you for a minute, but now I gotta move on to the next drama. And the next drama.
I just can't do it. It gets boring because it's the same story every time. It's either somebody's baby daddy or they done got chicken. That shit is old. Like
somebody kid got chicken pox.
Some dude just cheated on his wife with some bottom bitches or whatever.
I believe half them stories are copied and pasted like
hell yeah. They transform from different groups. I've seen this and another. Okay, so we're about to get ready to go into commercial. So we can get the real deal of introducing our wonderful guest who's been
I'm not finna play yet though. Huh? I ain't finna play yet. I'm gonna play something for them.
No, we're gonna introduce you as our guest.
Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
Look, he mine just was so that mean he really
said it was
y'all this treat because he already started rolling his sleeves.
He ready to go ham on.
I gotta get into it all smooth. Like, y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Free Flow Talk Radio. We will be back where we introduce our guest that's been talking, Maurice. But he said like, yeah, I'm just a guest.
Yes, sir.
So we about to get ready. Is this one of your pieces?
This is one of my pieces. This is an intro piece to my actual EP. So y'all getting exclusive shit that ain't even supposed to be exclusive shit. I'm just doing some shit right now because I'm an independent artist and I can do that on my own.
Say it one more time. You just doing
so. Am I in the mic? Am I in the mic? Can you hear me?
You hugged it.
So this is some exclusive shit. Okay, I haven't really released this stuff to nobody else, so y'all getting some exclusive stuff. Just like this is intro stuff to the rest of my EP. It's gonna be like 5 songs, and you get what you get for 5 songs. Cause if you start supporting more, then you can definitely get more. Hello, you know what I'm talking about, Mr. Mo Music. So I mean, I'm all for giving more, but trying to educate people how to get more, you know, from something genuinely by supporting. Amen. God bless you.
Hallelujah. So we about to go into it. Is there a name for the song, or is it?
It's In You is the intro to the EP. It's not a long song at all.
What's in? Let's just play it.
It's In You. Don't listen. I'm trying to deem the doggone thing as a inspirational CD. To continue to keep the masses afloat and kids too. Cause I got a lot of students. Shout out to my students for learning and wanting to do more. Shout out to all the students that's in band. All my band geeks. What's up?
We about to get into that.
Yeah. So we you know what I'm saying? Shout out to them, cause hey, we always on the come up. Do you hear me? We ain't never asleep. Hey, yeah. So
the biggest finesses. That's what people fail to realize. And I'm about to get into that when we come back from commercial too. So we gonna go. We about to play this piece. It's In You by Mr. Maurice.
Like Gatorade.
Curtis. We'll be back.
So y'all DJ.
Experience. And tonight we have for your listening pleasure, all the way from the Triple D. Stop putting your hands together right now. Help me welcome to this stage, Mr. Mo Music.
having them.
I have my phone here.
Let me say this before we come back from commercial break. Yes, we are.
I've been married. Don't do
Okay, well, we gonna say it after
I got a
commercial.
whole 5 years.
Let me hold this in. Ooh, I want to say it.
Listen.
I don't get this.
It's gonna be good.
Hurry up and play the song.
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all.
This while I want to say right quick.
He too busy licking root juice on.
Are we back live?
Yeah, introduce the song, brother.
Oh,
We're not on camera.
okay, so we back.
Oh, but
live.
it's getting the audio.
The
That's
corn
good.
spicy. They said the corn spicy.
Listen, I gotta find one that's hold on. Let me find this joint.
So what's on?
So I'm gonna do one. I really don't like myself singing, but I did one for R&B artist to get on. So I'm gonna do that. It's not an actual song of mine. It's not gonna be on the EP either, but it will be if I get an R&B singer. Since I know it's some R&B singers out there. Q. When y'all hit me up, you know what I'm saying. Then y'all hit me up and we gonna do some work. Anywho, this is the song. I sung it. I gotta find it.
He got me over here rocking.
And listen.
I see what you want the first lady should rock on too.
Yeah.
I want y'all to first lady rock.
Yeah, I know you've been waiting.
Yeah, this is one. Yeah, this is it.
First lady wait.
Okay, so this
I want
song.
the first lady wig.
This song is not on the EP. This is me singing, auto tuned up a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot. It should have been more. Listen, I'm sorry. It's called tell. It's nasty. Listen, this ain't on the EP. This ain't gonna be spiritual. Kind of. Tell me if you want it. That's the name of it. I don't be
nervous.
Yeah, cause I don't be trying. The church folks is on. Listen. Listen. First of all, I want to say this. Hold on. Put me on camera. Put me on camera again. I want to say this. I wrote this when I was married to the church folks.
You ain't no camera.
So
We
look. Listen.
We can vent later.
You know.
You wasn't sinning then, is what you saying.
I wasn't sinning then.
But you was sinning.
I was listen.
These UPN commercials. What's going on? What's going on around here?
All right.
Some niggerized commercials.
Free flow, free
Just give me some time.
We don't even know where we are now. We don't know if we live or we just. We don't know.
Yeah, I know you've been waiting. I have to. Just give me some time. Tell me if you want it. Even if it's early in the morning and you're just getting off for work. Girl, I'm on it. Let me get my breakfast in bed and a head start on the day. Oh, yeah. I'm just gonna indulge in the sweet nectar. My love don't give me no, it's just sweet pleasure. Cause I can guarantee to give your body what it's been missing. Yeah. Tell me if you want it. Yeah. Tell me if you need it. Oh, yeah. Whenever you want it. Yeah. My love, you can get it. Oh, be in your presence, yeah. So don't be afraid to engulf me in your love. Trust me when I say you got the peace for your soul.
Okay, we back live, baby. Free Flow Talk Radio, the only show that will turn any topic into a hot topic, obviously.
Yeah, man.
I am your host, Funshine, and we have Lexo.
Yeah.
Realistic Vibes. And we have our guest.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was the guest. I thought she was. I thought she was going that way. See, that made me look like I'm so just Maurice Curtis, so saxophonist.
Okay, and we also have another special guest in the house.
What up?
Okay, that's his name.
What up?
That's why I'm gonna just put what up.
Somebody just said, where's Wesley?
Right.
Wesley is now what up?
What up, Wes? That's what we gonna call him.
What up, Wes? You just got a new name. What up, Wes?
Man.
Okay, so like we said, we have Mr. Maurice Curtis in the house. He is.
Yeah, I hear how she was about to call me Marcus though.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You wanted to be called Mr. Marcus?
Nah. Oh, nah.
Good. Okay.
Nah, fine. I got my own.
Hey, all you need that Nike hang.
He got his own porn name.
I got my own. I got my own. Yeah, it's. Never mind. I don't want to stray the people away. Come on.
No.
Come on.
You might bring the viewers. Exactly. You might bring the viewers. We're gonna put you in the
amateur account. I want y'all to check him out.
I need them phones.
You know what I'm saying? It's a saxophonist. You know what I'm saying?
Like a mug.
Okay, so let me ask you. This is my first question for you before we ask you who you are and what you're doing here.
Okay.
So if you were a porn star, you being a saxophonist, how would your scene be set?
Ooh.
Incorporating your saxophone.
Oh, jazz.
Incorporating my saxophone.
Yes, and you gotta have some kind of.
I can't listen. I'm saving this. Somebody might be on here that that don't need to be hearing this because somebody might be.
Ears go to bed.
Listen, you don't know if they on. First of all, you right. Your boys is on here. I ain't saying shit. Damn it. Somebody gonna try to steal it, act like they can play for real. Just put some shit on. If you do, put my shit on.
Oh, is somebody an undercover webcam model? Ow! Somebody put you on Wesley?
Uh-oh.
Wait, Wes.
Hold on. Chill out, bro.
You can't even see over here. Go ahead.
Better put your sexy voice on. Go make that money. Listen. I ain't gonna say what I know, but I'm gonna say that they make a lot of money from what I know.
Webcam models, I heard somebody told me I could be one.
Especially on Pornhub.
You better get
they
they don't always be doing that. They just be in there shaking butt.
Get your own Snapchat premium. Paid her $800 to watch him do things to himself.
Yeah. They do that.
Limber, if I may say so.
They do that. Listen. I ain't limber, but I turn different ways. I ain't limber, but I turn different ways for you. I turn to the right, turn to the left. That's all you get.
What's the website? Because I honestly felt like when he was introducing it to me, he was low key trying to be my pimp, and I can't be pimp
nigga all in his throat.
And so, if I'm gonna do my own damage, let me do my own damage. I don't need nobody damage to myself. Okay, so yeah,
damage to you. You know, listen, that's one of my favorites. Go ahead, type it in. Do damage to herself. That's it. Yeah, that's nice.
That's listen, the Valentine's Day show. Y'all make sure y'all tune in on that day.
Man.
Yeah, okay, so Mr. Curtis, who are you?
My name is Maurice Curtis, soul saxophonist, Mr. Mo Music, right here from the Triple D, Oak Cliff, CC, that's Carter Cowboys, Wilma Hutchins. Talk about them Eagles, you know what I'm talking about. Graduating class of 08. God bless you.
Damn.
First of all,
5 years old.
Listen, I'm a grown ass man. Do you see this beard? I just grew it yesterday. I just grew it yesterday. You hear me? Look at that. Look at that.
I'm not about to disrespect.
I can put beard on now.
We got the
you know what I'm talking about?
In the house over here.
I graduated in 09.
Look, everybody got silent that they waiting for like 04, 03, 02. He said, "Oh, now everybody was like, nah, nigga."
So coming back to the Cougar Show.
Damn.
Okay.
Not the Cougar Show. Listen, I'm all in there every day, all day.
First of all, let's pass both of y'all bedtime. What y'all doing up this late?
The Cougar called me out. That's what happened.
Why you watch your manners?
I need to start giving her whole contract first.
She a tiger, nigga. Watch your manners.
She giving the kids drinks and shit. Okay, so
I would have brought y'all some Capri Suns. I mean, damn, y'all could have just let me out.
Petty.
Come on, bro.
Y'all ain't
I
shit.
brought y'all some Capri Suns and lunch, but y'all ain't make me get out.
She ain't shit.
This ain't no field trip.
Duh. She ain't shit.
What you thought you doing?
I kind of listen. I got out there cold. Listen, I remember the days of field trips. They was just yesterday.
I was the kid that had everybody just.
This sound like something you need to be playing your sax too. Why you?
That mean everything. Listen, I try to make everything I can say sexy. I could be talking about Jesus and try to make it sexy.
Oh no.
Let me read a scripture real fast.
Y'all church folks, huh?
Somebody pull up the Bible out.
Listen, they want you for you. Oh glory! I want to start preaching for a minute. It was gonna be a minute too. I ain't lying. Go ahead with these questions though.
Okay, so that's how we jump back into it.
Look, man.
Yes.
He was just about to tell all the church folks.
I done forgot all of my interview questions. Okay, so first question.
Just changed. So what you be doing to the
Question number 1. This how we about to do. Question number 1. First off, we understand you play the saxophone.
Yes,
Are there different types of saxophones? Like there are guitars to ask the next question that I was gonna ask.
People ask me that question and they come to me like, you play the. First of all, I get this all the time, especially on the street. You play the trumpet. No, nigga, it's an S. Saxophone. It looks like an S. It's a saxophone. So yeah. And there's a soprano sax.
Okay.
That's the smallest one, straight. Then there's the alto. That's the one I play majority of the time. That's right over there, my baby Essence. Shout out to her. She gonna be played in a minute.
That's all she too. Yeah.
Thank you. I named her Essence because my first time in New Orleans, I had just bought her, and not only that. Is
that the Kenny G sax? Like, is that the
no?
Or is that the alto?
Kenny G plays alto and tenor.
Okay.
Oh, he's a little extra short. I'm short, but that nigga's short. But anyway,
You met him?
Did I meet him? Nah, I ain't have to.
I didn't have to.
I knew the nigga was short because I had been watching him and one of my favorites, Kirk Whalum. I had been watching him on YouTube's
Captain Kirk.
For the majority of my life.
Okay.
So yeah, man, that's how I seen that he was really short because I was like, I'm a short guy and I know what I look like in the mirror. See that dude? Oh, he's short too.
Man, I want to see Kurt Whalum and Victor Wooten get on the track.
She knows some. I think they do have something.
I need to hear. Oh no, I'm talking about modern. I need something.
Oh, something new.
Yeah, they had something from their earlier times, and it was really cool. I need.
But that's when they was doing that East Coast stuff. Now they doing their own thing. They making their own waves. Good God. Good God. Oh man, when I tell you that's like a good meal. That's like collard greens and hog maws and good turkey leg smoked You know, that's been on the grill for about a good day or so, and
damn,
they decided they was going, you know, covered in foil, and so when you take that joint out the grill, it's just falling off the bone. And you, oh Jesus, so bye. Listen,
yes, I felt that.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you that's how that music is right there. That's some good soul music right there, and that's jazz, but it's soul, and that's really what I aim for. But I think I'd put a little more sensual and sexual twang on it at times. So yeah.
So are there like genres with saxophone?
You can pretty much with saxophonists, I mean, you can place us in any setting, any time, any moment, you know, any genre, and be able to play the music. If you've read over it, I mean, there are guys that can just listen to songs. You know, I'm one of those guys that I listen to songs. The way that I started was by just listening to songs, and then I just started playing. I'm just like sitting at the, you know, daggone, you know, radio, and then I just started going, and then from there I started playing over and over, and then I really liked to do covers, and it was old school music at that point in time. So
okay,
yeah, man,
cool,
yeah, man. Hey, Angie,
what do you think about the UK scene, the jazz scene? Have you gotten into it?
I'm not sure if this one cat is from UK. But it's this dude that's real bad. He's on YouTube, and I mean, his music is so fire. Like, he just creates tracks on the spot, and once he creates them mugs, it's like it's a loop, and he just creates from that. And he has different loops already programmed, so he goes hit a certain key, and boom, and you hear a different song just like that, and it's like, and it's all jazz.
Nice.
Right.
So it's the same way for, you know, you just gotta learn your craft, man. That's really with anything. You gotta learn your craft, and once you really hone in on it, you know what I'm saying, you can make different genres with your instrument.
Right. So how did you get started?
My godfather, who happens to be a pastor, so I'm a godfather's I'm a God preacher's kid. Can you say that?
Yeah.
No, you can't. See, real preacher's kids don't let you do it. You be like, I'm a God preacher's kid. No,
not really. Kid and say, did he raise you? Was that your father figure?
That was like my father figure once my mom's and my pop's divorced. So that was my father figure, but we wasn't in the same town or same city anymore. But every summer I would go over there. I would go up to Sherman, Texas.
Yeah.
Sherman, Texas, but he was from, you know, this area or whatever, and so he would have me, you know, he'll make sure I'm good, come there, this is the hood boy, and you know what I'm saying, I don't really know much about suburbs like that, but once I got out there, it was a different scene, so it put me into a different area and different mindset. If I can still be who I am in this place, and I ain't got a front for nobody, because I never saw even though he was a preacher.
Yeah,
and we all know how fake that can be sometimes.
Right.
But, you know, he was a preacher, first of all, but he was a man of God. And that, it really, to me, that those two things, that ain't always the same thing. You can be a preacher and not be a man of God at the same time.
Yeah.
And so that's what my godfather was to me. You know what I'm saying? I never seen him hit his wife. Never seen him argue with her. That was one of the biggest things. I never seen him argue with her. And so when I saw that, I saw something that I didn't see at home. My pops was Christian based, but my pops wasn't, you know what I'm saying, he did his thing. And so pops wasn't necessarily in the house like that, but he made sure house was good, you know, from afar. But when him and my mom's divorce, you know what I'm saying, it was more so now, okay, well, where do I find, you know, somebody who's more stable? Because I didn't see that with my pops. Even though later on I found out, okay, pops was really as stable as he could show. You know what I'm saying? But that was what I went to, and that was my father figure. So he played sax, and that's how I got started. I started developing a love for it from seeing my godfather play. And from there, I was like, say, fam, that's something that I want to do. And over time, of course, at the same time that I was learning that, my mom was a choir director over the church choir. So I learned how to do that type of stuff over time too. So yeah, that's how I got started in music.
I thought you were gonna say band in high school or something like. That's a very inspirational story.
Nine times out of 10.
Right.
Believe it or not, I was in band. I was mad at the saxophonist. I was mad at the clarinet.
Right.
Hey, what happened, bro? What happened?
It is.
What happened?
Sounds like a percussionist. What did you play? Only percussionists get mad at
I wanted to play the saxophone.
But see, we always had problems with the percussionists.
They picked what you was gonna play. They put me on a baritone.
Baritone.
The mini tuba.
Yeah, man. Listen, you said the mini tuba. Sorry, fam, but if you would have been here in Dallas, though, baritones get ladies too.
Yeah, they do.
Don't get me wrong, them baritones be getting them.
Carrying that heavy equipment.
And then that must be so loud, and the females be like, oh, the jazz ensemble always got that.
I know,
but see, with the instruments like the clarinet, the saxophone, the piccolo,
and that was around the holidays. So the females felt like the dudes with the saxophones had a lot of money, and their parents was well off, so they went for the saxophone. And his name was like, you know, around the holidays, be like, "Ooh, you play so good." First of all, little chick, I know where you're getting at. You get, you know what I'm talking about. That mug is rented. My mom ain't got that much money. You're not getting a gift. You get, but you can, you know what I'm talking about. You can take that windpipe. Cause yeah, that's about all you getting around here. I write you a nice letter. That's what I used to do. I used to write real nice letters. As a matter of fact, people used to ask me and pay for them, and I'd be like,
bro, you just go ahead and say you were a preacher's kid and just stop calling it godparent.
Listen, I guess I was a preacher's kid.
It just, no, I'm gonna tell you why. You know how some folks just be wanting to be something so bad that they just find any itty bitty thing to hold on to and just become a part of that?
Yeah.
Like white folks, or you know what I'm saying?
I couldn't hold that in. Sorry, y'all.
She was waiting for it.
You know what I'm saying? They don't bleep it out as free flow like
it is free flow.
Radio.
I'm not black, but I eat chicken, damn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just
like, why mention something like that?
Yeah,
why mention that? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
you're a human. I mean, you got to eat.
So when you say that, it just sounds like you're reaching. I'm not people to be flawed or fake. It just sounds like you're reaching hard as fuck. And I just want to be one so bad because I admired them, knowing what the fuck preachers keep going through. Like,
now, see, now what I didn't do, what I couldn't do ever in time is want to be something that I couldn't. And even I realized that early on. So that's why I said,
because you have the actions and mannerisms of a preacher's kid. Like, you
see, I didn't want to. Bro, I promise you to God, because I knew what preacher kids went through, and I was like, being a man, my mama was a choir director. I was like, it's
one of us.
That's what I'm like. It's bad. Okay. I wanted to be a regular kid. Is what I wanted to be. I wanted to be one of the regular kids that didn't have to get, you know, the light shined on them just for whatever the hell I do.
Right.
And it was like, I just want to walk around, you know, the house naked, and then motherfuckers come in the house.
Don't wish that either. You know why? Because think about it like this. The preacher's kids, first of all, we're held accountable for what the lifestyle that our parents chose to live. Nobody makes that any mind. We're held accountable for the lifestyle our parents chose to live. Therefore, we are automatically deemed the greatest children. We are no longer allowed to be regular kids.
And
we are grade A kids. We are and not only that, but it puts pressure on our parents to be these
over and beyond
overbearing mofos.
Yep.
So, as a regular kid, now you're compared to this other entity who's just as much as a kid as you are.
Yeah.
Sound like some many celebrities. Really think about it.
It really does.
What?
No, that's exactly like what you are.
What?
That's exactly what you are.
What? Like
to this very day,
that's
like
underrated.
Right
now,
now,
I will say
and
this.
I know I'm on live, and I'm sorry to anybody that knows my mama, but right now, like genuinely, I won't even go to the church my mama's associated with. Why? I'm not gonna put on a skirt and be any less gay than I was when I walked up in the crowd.
And you can't be.
And not only that, but the whole church saw the shit coming, so I don't understand. I'm not only that, but it has this reflective power on my mom, as if she's done something wrong for a choice that I made. So I just disassociate myself with it altogether, just so it doesn't have any negative flack on her. She's still my mama. She don't need to be my pastor. But she's still my mom. Right.
I'm gonna say like Yvette and TC was there when my mom called me, and she was like beating around the bush saying this story. She was like, well, you showed up on my Facebook. We're not Facebook friends, never will be. But she was like, you popped up on my Facebook. It was saying something, and I'm like, what was it saying? Well, I don't know. It was saying like click here. No, she was saying it said click here to report something. I didn't understand what it was, and the conversation took like every bit of 15 minutes just for her to say, I saw a picture with you blowing something white out of your mouth. I don't know what it was, but I think it was something illegal. Man, and somebody said something to me about this the moral of her story. Man, somebody said something to me about it. What was it? I said I was smoking a hookah. That's not illegal. Like, mama, that's hookah smoke. Like,
and it's not
I didn't know what it was. And you know, somebody seen you and know me. So yeah, that's just how
I've gotten so many reports.
I'm like, mama, you have.
And see, mama, I'm gonna do my mama voice real fast. Maurice, take that down. Don't put that up there. No, I love you.
Oh, that's how.
But I take that. And my whole thing is as an adult now, because I went through it early on. MySpace, I know y'all remember when MySpace was up. Y'all remember when how young dudes would like take shirts, you know what I'm saying? I can't do it now. But I ain't gonna do it now. But dudes would take their shirts off and take the pictures with it, boy, whatever. So I wrote
neck and stuff.
All I did was write a poem and have my back showing. My muscles showing. At that time I was shout out to the Carter football team. Listen, but
Carter was some. Never mind.
Don't you do it. But I used to take photos with my shirt on, you know what I'm saying? Wrote a poem. Harmless, right? Wrong. Family, just up and over. Oh, you need to take that down, blah, blah, blah. And so now, when it just get off my phone. Man. Because I'm not 17. I'm not 16 no more. I understand what I'm doing. I got this. I got a plan. I block my mom. I block my mom.
Man, I done blocked.
I block my mom. I don't have no problem. I have no problem with blocking.
I got preachers and everything. I
can't control what I see unless I control it.
Right.
I can't control what I see unless I control it. So why would I just let you go down my news feed, or why would I let you come down my news feed on my page? Just to report what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. God bless you. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing. And you know what I'm saying? You know, either I'm going to like it or I'm not. And either I'm going to move on or I'm going to block you. Okay. Simple. It's not hard.
Why is it your business?
It ain't your business.
And it ain't. It's
not your profile, so why do you care?
You know what I'm saying? I think people want to be accountability.
I'm sorry.
They intrigued.
I'm sorry. And this is why the church folk really, I say I disassociated myself. I think they were happy because I just say what the fuck I feel. Like, I really
This is how life
gets you. You are lifeless and you need something to hold over. Like, you need something to say to my mama because you think she perfect. Not because she feel that she is.
Not even that.
Not because of anything. You think she perfect and you need to remind.
No.
Little say he got something to say.
Hey, go ahead. My bad. Well, I mean, me and my mom, we didn't always see eye to eye, of course. Everybody doesn't see eye to eye with their parents. Right. Well,
me either.
We're never gonna see eye to eye, but we can see certain points from our angle and come to an agreement. That's something that we've grown into. Thank God she had me at 19. That's just about the right age to where you have to learn, where I have to learn, and we have to teach each other. Right.
So I have my friend.
You get to learn a little bit of respect like that. 19. Whereas you know what I'm saying, if the parents are older, it's kind of harder for them to learn the respect. You know what I'm saying, because they just feel like the respect should be given. I'm your damn parent. Me being 36 and my kid being 2, 3, you know what I'm saying, I kind of get that, where it's like I have to back up a second and go, nah, I kind of got to explain this to him because he ain't gonna get it. I mean, I'm over knocking the shit out of my kid.
Zay, you're not the only one.
Like him up.
That's not really a good teaching tool. Let me see if I can follow that up with.
We do it out of love.
But on the cool though, but learning from what me and my mom went through, it's more of like just taking into consideration you don't know everything, right?
Right.
Yeah,
so when the people come to talk to her about me, because y'all know I'm doing some other shit, it's always on my page, and well, my page is open. If you Google my name, if you Google my name, my Facebook's gonna come up like nigga, we do this.
Yeah. Hey, bitch.
Right? But she got to get to know me for 36 years. So after like 25, she didn't expect anything different. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like your son's out there, your son's out there smoking. Okay.
Like,
did he look happy? You know what I'm saying? Were there any?
Is he hurting himself?
Yeah, right.
Is he hurting anybody else? No. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thanks. And I'll let him know. And
Is it an American thing for people to want that much control over their children?
No. It's a protective thing, and I say that to say when we were overseas though, and I was making my post, it was a little different. We were away from a lot of safeties that we had, so that way she was a little bit more paranoid over what was hers. You know what I'm saying? The only thing she's really responsible over, and it's more the responsibility of life, not the responsibility of status. Right. So I mean, once you get past that point of looking at like, okay, today, my mom's good. I'm not good. She's good. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You are good, Littles. Like, thanks. Appreciate it. But you know what I'm saying? But until I earn it, I'm not good. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, but she's earned her financial stability to be able to travel freely. Right. That's something that you have to work towards. You can't always you can't have that given. Right. That's something that I learned because we had to work towards the last two instead of just having it given. That was like her 10th or somewhere like 10th or 12th time going. You know what I'm saying? So it's just more about like I'm wrap this up for a second.
Come on,
that's okay. Talk away. Let them use you. Let them use you.
It's just knowing that, you know what I'm saying, you've grown up with this person and understanding who this person is. I mean, thank God my mom never caught me whacking off in the house.
I want to repeat this.
You know what I'm saying? If that ever happened, it would be like instead of oh my God, I'm so embarrassed who's seen, because you know what I'm saying, it's not about who's seen, it's about us growing.
The thing she say to me. Okay, so I want to read this comment. Somebody commented towards what was being said. They said, we got that what goes on in the house stays in the house. We supposed to be slick as axles grease. That happened in ours too. My mom was like, you better not never say nothing that goes on in this house. We can't say shit.
But if your people ain't shit,
agree with that.
Yeah, because if your people ain't shit, now mind you, there's rape that goes on in some houses,
right?
And to tell
houses, that's where that statement
comes from. It's like,
I didn't get raped. I just got
now see
every day.
Now see, if you got an auntie or a mama or a grandmother that really cares, you go to that grandmother, that auntie that ain't gonna say nothing to nobody, but they'll go to the feds and make sure that nigga get put away real quick, real easy, where ain't nobody knowing about it. And see, but that mentality of what goes on in this house stays in this house. Here's what messes that up: is when parents don't explain that to their children, and their children think, oh, what goes on right here, whatever happens, either I'm gonna be in trouble for it, or they gonna be in trouble for it, and I'm gonna have to answer to that person for what I said to them. And see, a lot of times with that, it really makes a kid fearful. So it's like, explain that to your kid, like, baby, you can come to me. There's a better way to say certain things that our parents said that didn't make sense, and say, baby girl, baby boy, come to me, talk to me. Don't talk to nobody else first. Come to me, talk to me as your parent, and I'm gonna continue to care for you and make sure that you good. Because my parents was like that. My parents was like, don't you say nothing to nobody else. If I was hungry, don't say nothing to nobody else. Talk to me.
When we go in these people's house, you better not ask for nothing to act like you ain't ate nothing all day.
And I think that's where that comes from, because hear me out, and I hope a lot of people on here hear me out. CPS has a way of getting to white folks, and white folks has a way to get into CPS and taking black kids out of their homes.
Right.
And so a lot of those times where we're just really,
and it be the teachers.
Yeah. And so it's like, baby girl, don't say nothing.
Those teachers are actually obligated. They will lose their job for not reporting something so much.
No,
wearing the same shirt.
It be some that it don't even be that, they just do it. Like if they don't like the child, because I've seen it. That is
some mental stuff right there. And a lot of our teachers, man, God bless a lot of them, because they deal with some
that send it for the right things.
But there are some that have gotten degrees and they're in these schools that ain't shit.
Right.
They raping our babies too.
Exactly. Because I had a lot of teachers try to get at me when I was in school. So.
It's like, bro, you...
No, seriously, like a lot of those people that have the degrees that are teachers didn't go to school for education. They went to school for something else and got certified to be in education because their field of whatever they went to school for is not hiring them. or doesn't want them. So they're just there, and it's like if you don't have
a passion for the kids, don't be there.
To be an educator, first of all, it's not on my mind to be dealing with your badass kids. Right. So I'm coming in here with the mindset that you were a fucking parent at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot
of
times,
like, that's the first.
For me, it's twofold. Yeah. For parents like you, Sunshine, I get it. I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you have to provide. Right. You have somewhere to be.
Yes.
So you have this small window of time that you do have to raise your children while you're not providing for them. Yeah. Because we're now placed in homes where fathers have to do the providing and the raising by themselves. Moms have to do the providing and raising by themselves. So there's no help me. So I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But when you have these children, or you have these parents whose mindset is, I sent them to school. I sent them to daycare. Everybody's conditioned.
Oh yeah,
from jump.
Cause I be seeing people like,
so I'm paying you to take care of my child. I'm paying you to know my kid is straight. So that mindset transfers over into public school. Well, I pay taxes, so that pays your bills.
And see, that's
I get that a lot when I be
twofold. That's why I say it's twofold. It starts at home, then I'm gonna send them to you because I need to make sure and ensure that you can do your job. Now, see, I don't understand this. We've taken away from. Because what don't get me wrong, when I was younger, not when I got older, but when I was younger, there were teachers that made sure the kids was good, and you wasn't just gonna be able to do shit that you want to do.
Yes,
and they would show up to your house. They would call your mama. I whoop your ass because your mama gave me permission to whoop your ass right here at school.
They signed that consent form.
Then I'm gonna send you on to your mama. I'm gonna tell them exactly what your little ass did.
When we believe,
I want to say R.I.P. Coach Lily.
That's one of the best. On this whole King
he actually cares.
I want to rebuild that fucking village.
Man,
we are absent of a village, and they got the audacity to complain about our children. Like,
man,
this generation is fucked up.
Nah, but what I be seeing a lot,
and then we throw them away.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's why I see a lot, like for the school breaks and stuff. I be seeing like a lot of parents complaining, like, God damn, we got to deal with these kids, and my badass kids got to stay at home. I can't wait for school to start back. I'll be like, do I come in? I want to.
Like I'm
getting blocked after I come in. Think about it. They in school for 10 months. You only gonna really have them consistently for 2 months.
Mine with me every day.
And see,
my kids not in school, so I don't even get the luxury.
So during the school year, we'll count every day. During the school year, cumulatively, then you would have had them for 4 out of the 12 months.
Yeah.
Because how much time
you count the winter break?
But that's like heavy on parents.
I don't give a damn. No parent that is providing for their children has 10 hours to give their kid. So nobody's spending 10 hours of the 24 with their kid. 10 of those hours is commuting to work and working.
Yep. Unless you
let's not forget that you need a week of sleep. God forbid you chase any of your dreams, because that subtracts the sleep. That subtracts the time.
Talk to
Don't chase the dream.
Parent providing for their children.
Listen, man.
And trying to provide for themselves.
Shout out to my babies. Y'all
10 hours to give to their kid. So accumulatively, you have the 2 months that they're out of school.
Yeah.
And what?
The weekends.
The weekends, so we'll just make that
sleep time takes
4.5 months.
Mobile devices takes away
that you spend with your 4.5 months out of 12 that you genuinely spend with your kids. 9 of those months, which is also including some of that.
The phones and TVs babysit them too, though, so that you gotta.
Phones and TVs babysit. Phones and TVs not only babysit, they educate, they coddle, they social media.
Man,
they are your nanny.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta subtract some of that time from. I'm
gonna be honest and real. This is like transparent moment. I just told somebody. I just told. You know what I'm saying? Somebody just the other day that don't be surprised if you see a lot of things that I say based off of chick flicks movies. Like, I'm the youngest of 4. I'm the only boy. By the time my pops left, the only thing I was left with was taking care of the house. So I didn't really get to see him loving my mama and understand it part. So by that time, I need to go and find out how the hell can I get a girlfriend. Number 1, how can I keep her? Number 3, how can I good? And so that's the things that was my MO. And so I'm like, okay, where can I go to get this? Well, at the time, VHSs was popping. So your best bet is to go and find some chick flicks, go learn from that, and let that be your daddy as far as love was concerned.
Conversations are conversations that parents shy away from.
Yeah, but you should have with your kid, right?
Sad.
And
except
right now,
for mothers with sons. Moms who have sons be raw with their sons.
My mama was raw to a certain extent, though.
Man,
she give me detail for detail, but I wish she would have.
You gotta think about the time when we grew up. All that stuff was limited.
Yeah.
Now they can get it through the internet.
Man,
they can see on
Snapchat,
Instagram,
listen, dude.
so easy.
Man,
wait.
Listen, dude.
Oh, you so precious.
Man.
Right now, you can see their parents do that shit.
Listen.
Yeah.
Their parents are on camera in front of them doing the shit.
Yeah.
Listen.
Real talk.
It's so crazy because can you blame the I'm not even talking about the new millennials now, the later on millennials that'll end up that'll think that that like Pornhub and being on Pornhub and doing that is the usual thing. That's how you make. By the time 2030 gets here or 2035 gets here, kids would think that's an actual occupation, like legit.
But I didn't hear. You think it's gonna take that long?
You know what? You got a good point. I really don't.
By 2022,
I say, I'm about to say that.
You already have children who actually have built clubs. Have you seen a young man? He is 19. He's a multi-millionaire from Pornhub. He actually
what?
Yes, sir.
I'm down.
I'm in the wrong field, God.
Made him a nice chunk of change.
Yeah.
Took his money and invested in a commercial building, and he made rooms. And now amateurs are able to rent out these rooms and do their thing. He provides the web cameras, he provides the space, he provides the Wi-Fi, the whole deal.
And he gonna still make money because they gonna rent.
Your account, you go sign in and handle your business, and boy, eating.
Yep.
I mean, it's a legal brothel. Is what the fuck it is.
It really is, because it's not like you forcing somebody or you. Well, then we don't know that part, but. Because it's a lot of sex trafficking that's going on.
Man.
But what
people don't even realize how much it is.
Too much.
And y'all wonder why I'm super protective.
I was right here in the Capitol.
And that's when we go back to.
Right now, we're 4 hours away from the capital of it. Right down in Houston.
Yeah.
It's sad. Right down the interstate.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. Yep. See, that's something that I didn't know.
Get you up.
Yeah. Yeah. If you look it up, it's real. But okay, so we've been talking. We've been having some. Yeah, it's time to wrap up. We're actually going to go into. Do we have time for Maurice to play his piece?
I'm gonna play my piece. I know we've been on the sexual tip anyway, and I had already prepared one. I don't know. Can we get some more volume through here? Or you? Yeah, that's what I meant. Live.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I had a piece that I was gonna do. I don't know if we can get it louder. Can we get it louder?
Probably not loud like what?
Oh shit!
Not like
check
too
out
loud.
This part. My homegirl say attention is a drug.
Oh, excuse me.
We are teaching them that the opinion of others is needed in order to validate them.
Very true.
Come on, man.
Like, this is live uncut without pedals and mics and anything.
Oh yeah, we just about to get the raw real deal.
Yeah.
Free talk, free flow.
Yeah, man.
Is what we doing.
Let me find this joint.
We started it. What was that, last week?
Should I read his name in saxophone?
I'm gonna go get it. I am. I think it has a little bit of an intro anyway.
So y'all are about to get a live.
Did I take out the? I took out the little.
Hour 20.
We're over an hour and 20, or we're over 20 minutes?
We're over 20 minutes.
Okay, don't scare me.
Like damn, have we really been doing that much talking? It's midnight right now.
We're over an hour and 20 minutes. Wait a minute.
Damn it.
An hour and 20 minutes.
That's what you get when you call the show Free Flow Talk Radio.
Man, free flowing the whole time. That's a beautiful thing.
Oh yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful, wonderful thing.
We'll try to catch this view of essence as it comes around. The good Reverend Dr. Maurice.
Listen.
Where you gonna play
that? The good Reverend Dr. Maurice.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it right behind the records.
Okay,
girl, you ain't heard nothing. Quit lying to yourself. You ain't heard nothing. You don't know nothing.
You say she not heard something?
Yeah.
Not shit. They coming through, doctor?
No, what?
You got the Oscar.
Oh, yeah.
Maurice Curtis once he gets back to the mic. So before we close out with him giving his shout outs and where to find him on social media, we want to thank once again Dallas View Media Group.
Yeah, man.
Okay, because it's two. So and then we also want to thank our sponsors, Kitchen Wings. Y'all make sure y'all catch their grand reopening. We will be announcing that real soon. We have the gumbo. Are we still doing the gumbo?
Absolutely. Gumbo every Friday. Gumbo Gods. Hashtag Gumbo Gods with a Z at the end. Eat well, we ain't stingy with the shrimp.
Yeah, man.
And then we also
That's what I'm
have
talking about.
Craft by Funshine. Make sure y'all continue to support. Thank you for all my customers that's been pulling through for me. And Mr. Wesley.
What up? What up?
AKA what up? What up? AKA what up? What up?
Y'all make sure y'all check out AWOL Media and Total Control for our competition with JFC Productions Fantasy World. So we will be having a competition. So y'all check us out. More details coming soon.
Okay. And Mr. Maurice Curtis.
Listen, I got too many to talk about. Check me out on, let's see, because I'm taking a sabbatical from Facebook at least for the next 15 more days. So catch me on Instagram at, this is long as hell. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna write it in the comment section too. But it's Mr. MR_MO_MUSEK, the number 4, the letter U. That's on Instagram. On Twitter, listen,
where your SoundCloud at?
my SoundCloud, listen, I was about to join SoundCloud, but I didn't.
Damn.
And that's what happened. But I'm gonna do it real soon. Listen, it's pretty much
all the artists that are watching, look,
get a SoundCloud.
You can get your royalties on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
get your SoundCloud and make sure you have all your information straight so you can get your
real
chance.
talk.
For people playing on your SoundCloud, I don't know what's wrong with Mr. Mo Music not playing Mo Music for more people.
I'm telling y'all getting me while I'm a baby now. So while I'm here, you know, enjoy it, cause later on, you know, it might cost you. Nah, I'm just playing. On Twitter at Mr._MOMUSEK. Mr. Mo Music. On Facebook, you can just find me as Maurice Curtis, Saxophones, or you can just find me as Maurice Curtis if you want to see me being goofy and stupid.
We'll be pinning it
in the next 15 days, because I'm not on there right now. Or you can find me on Snapchat, where you can find Eggplant. No, I'm just playing. There will be no eggplant on my Snapchat.
We reporting you to the pastor.
Don't report me to no pastor.
Okay, so we would like to thank you once again for tuning in for another week each and every Tuesday. Free Flow Talk Radio, baby. We are still ready to get our commercial done, so y'all make sure if y'all good with doing that, just go ahead and hit me up if you interested in helping with the commercial. So hey, Free Flow Talk Radio. Catch us next Tuesday. We out.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching. Oh Lord.